The governor is a great cheerleader for the state and for his administration. A lot of the things that he said were things that we've been promoting for quite a while, so we're thrilled. I'm thrilled about public-private partnerships to address the infrastructure issue. We're thrilled about transparency in K-12 and actually coming up with a model or a formula for putting actual dollars into schools based on the number of students that really do attend, not the ones that they think attend. So there were some great things in there that we're going to be supportive of.
I mean, I think the governor hit on some good tones. I think there was some good bipartisan message, but we didn't talk about some of the other harder hitting messages about the economy in rural Colorado. I think we're still falling very short out there. And after last session, I think that's what the people in rural Colorado want to hear.
I thought he hit a home run. I think he hit all the major points that needed to be talked about. He recognized the improving economy in the state of Colorado. He recognized the priorities of working towards continuing to improve the economy, working to support public education, and to address the issues with wildfires and wildfires and the flooding that hit the state.
I was encouraged by the governor's speech. I thought he hit the right tone this morning. What is unspoken in his speech is the effect of our recall elections in Colorado this year, which sent a strong message, and I think had as much to do with this speech as almost anything.
I think that the governor has some good things to talk about here, and I particularly liked really about how we came together in terms of the fires. As you know, Black Forest is my area. Also the floods, and that is a huge issue, and I was excited about that. I think that's good.
I thought the governor did an excellent job in capturing what our focus is going to be for this session coming up, the jobs and the economy, education, and helping to restore those folks that lost property and lost some loved ones to the fires and floods.
Probably concerned a little bit about the kind of showing favoritism to Connect Colorado. When you talk about 140,000 new folks getting health care and kind of ignoring the fact that we had 250,000 people literally lose their coverage overnight. And then we know out of that 140,000, that's basically another 85,000 people in the Medicaid being paid for out of dollars that are basically coming from national debt. Probably a concern for those of us that believe we are not on sound fiscal footing. So.
At the end of his speech, the governor was talking about avoiding party agendas, and yet that was what we had last year. My hope is that the governor has set the tone and will show the leadership this year to ensure that his party in the legislature understands that over 2 million Coloradans are represented by conservative Republicans, and that's a voice that needs to be heard.
We're going to have our disagreements on some piece of legislation, but I think overall, I hope we repeat what we did last session, and that over 90% of the bills that were passed were bipartisan bills. So I hope we can continue that type of flavor.
I appreciate his call for working together to find common sense solutions. I appreciate his call for bipartisanship and for all of us to be public servants who are all in to work for the benefit of the people of Colorado.
I do think that the attention to rural Colorado and the electricity rates is huge. And I thought that he would mention that because, as you know and as I know, that was a source of contention this past year. It still remains a source of contention. We have to deal with that, and we have to release the burdens off the backs of rural Colorado. So I was disappointed he didn't go into that, but I think that this session, you're going to hear it addressed.
To me, it's not a matter of what the governor says, it's a matter of his actions. And I think what we've seen in the past is a lack of leadership and a lack of willingness to, lead by example. To me, in this business, talk is cheap. So we'll need to see some action from the governor.
I certainly did not expect him to go near any topic that cost his party 3 Senate seats. I mean, that's a pretty tough place to go.